Hello, everyone. RPG Kingdom Kid here, back with another live stream of Final Fantasy XIV Heaven Sword. That's right, we are about to begin Heaven Sword. Just give me 1 second here as I actually try to start the live stream here, because it's fucking dumb how the live stream can't start with me just hitting the stream button on my OBS like it used to. Now YouTube Studio is like, oh, you have to connect it and then start the stream, and then you gotta go to studio, and then you gotta hit the start stream. It's like, oh, it's all so much better. Yeah. It's so much better that way. Yeah. We're competent. Yeah, we're YouTube. We're competent. No, you're fucking incompetent. You fucking. Whoa, why are you like that? I hope. Oh shit. Stop. But whatever. I digress. Hopefully this thing fixes itself. But anyway, guys, as you know, what the hell? Oh, I'm using it. Yep. Okay. But as you guys know, I live stream every Saturday. And I now stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Since that's always the time I've always been streaming, was always those times. And I am I'm streaming Heaven Sword. Finally, we are now getting into Heaven Sword, so that's great. So off screen, I did the Crystal Tower. I did all the Crystal Tower because I had to do it all in order to continue on with the story. The Crystal Tower story was actually pretty decent. It probably wouldn't have been a bad thing if I streamed it, but at the same time, it's like it wasn't terribly all that too exciting. I had to go into 3 dungeons with like 20 with a. Yeah, you guys saw the end of the last stream where I did that mission. Where it was, going in and such. So, yeah, I did all that stuff. It was fun. You know, we actually got to meet an awesome character. But then he sacrificed himself to close off the Crystal Tower, so. Hopefully we don't have. I mean, we'll probably have to. My guess is there's probably going to be something like that in between every single story update. There'll probably be a theme like that between Heaven Sword and Stormblood, and something like that between Stormblood and Shadowbringers, and then of course whatever happens after Shadowbringers. Because yes, guys, there's a stream for Final Fantasy XIV coming out happening tomorrow, or it's happening today if you guys are watching this archived on YouTube. Yes. And I will not be streaming it and I mentioned this before on Tuesday, but I'll mention it again. I'm not streaming it for 2 reasons. One, I work when that's going on, so I can't really stream it at all. And 2, even though I'm pretty sure they'll probably be somewhat, they'll be somewhat wary of trying not to spoil too much, I'm still worried that there could be spoilers in it for me. Granted, I'll definitely see the announcements that come out of it. Oh, hey, here's the next story up, or here's the next expansion, and this is what it's called, and more information on when it's released will be coming up shortly. So, the usual Square Enix thing. Because I remember when they announced Stormblood, which was what, in 2018, was it? So, yeah. So. Alright, let's start. A time to ever purpose. Of course, guys, I release videos every single day at 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, or earlier and later, depending on if it's the day I stream. So today, my first video came out a little earlier, which was Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. They had a story update last week. And yeah, and so there won't be a new LP starting until Saturday. Since I'm actually going to be looking at the demo for Balden's Wonderland, or Wonderworld, whatever it's called, I really hope they fix that game. I know when I was talking, when I did that demo video, I was like, oh yeah, this is like, it's fun and all that stuff. It's like, but as I looked into it and I actually saw a lot of people's like, yeah, you know what? It honestly doesn't make sense that 6 buttons jump and then some costumes get rid of your jumps. And that's not a good thing for a platformer, in all honesty. So yeah. Like, like one of my simple fixes would be always have a jump, like let that be X, and then have like an action but like maybe have have square and circle be action buttons. Like square could always be like a punch, something that every costume could have too, and then circle can be the costume's special ability, which would be awesome. And then triangle, I don't know what triangle could be. They need to swap. They need to make it easier to swap between costumes, and then there's a costume closet that you get once you go into a stage again. Let us always access that, not just at the start of the level. So yeah. Well, anyway, the recent events weigh heavily on our minds. We must needs set them aside for now. We are come to a defining moment in Eorzea history. The grand commemoration of our joint defense of Ishgard, first time in 15 long years that our people have stood side by side with our neighbors to the north to fight in common cause. This may mark the true rebirth of the Eorzean alliance. Failing that, it should at the very least serve to bring our nations closer together. We have every reason to raise our voices in celebration, do we not? We have bested Dravidians and Assassins both. Despite desperate odds, we have fought and won. But the Primals still plague us, and the Empire still plots our subjection, and our triumphs, remarkable though they are, were brought at a terrible price. Brave adventurers and allies broken on the steps of faith, and both before our eyes in this very room, our dear friend Mombrea. This is a victory we have wrought, and his bitter ashes in my mouth. I would sooner stay here and invite those with more appetite to join the feast in my stead. Alas, it is a royal banquet, and all of our allies will be in attendance. It's our duty to present a united front that we might serve as a beacon of hope to all. Yeah. It seems I have no choice but to take my own advice. I instruct the others to meet us in Ul'dah, that we might make our grand entrance together. Unfortunately, I had to settle for leaving Tataru and Lamin a note. If they do not return quickly, they will have to sell for whatever leftovers I can smuggle out of the fragment chamber. Uh-oh. Well, Tataru never came back, so... And that other person... Oh, that other person's your mother, right? Off to the big story, Andy. Raise a glass for me, eh? Well, not. You don't look best pleased, lads. Something on your mind. Oh, didn't you know that we found your buddy? By the Navigator. Wildred's dead? God damn it. They must know they've been rumbled. I mean, sorry. 'Tis past time we had this talk. After our last conversation, I got to thinking about where certain funds were coming from. So I had to dig around on the quiet like, and sure enough, I found it. Seems a fair bit of coins made its way into the Braves' coffers courtesy of a Dodo Consortium, a daft name for a business if I ever heard one, which is what first gave me an inkling that something went right. So I went through the ledgers again and found another half-dozen donations from organizations with stupid bloody names. Didn't take long to find the common thread. All were owned by the Mirage Trust. Oh, I'll give the bastard credit. He showed us up for amateurs, we are. Short of calling all one of his business the bloody bribery consortium. Don't know what more he could have done to mock our rules on financial contributions. Gods only know how many men or the first or third are taking Telegi's coin. But now we know as some of them are. I'd wager my right eye they're the ones who did Wiltred in. Then this young fool had taken to asking the wrong kind of questions. Bound to attract attention he was. Should have seen it at the time, but I didn't, God damn me. Still, I don't see what Teleji hopes to accomplish. He had a scheme with all the care of a drunk piston in the wind. No, he's cleverer than that, so we need to be clever too. It's the only way we'll ever repay this debt of blood. We'll purge every one of them traitorous bastards from our ranks. On that you have my word. And why do I have the feeling that Captain Ilbrid is part of it? That's gonna fucking suck. And Andy, mind yourself when you're in the Ulda, We're heading to a storm. I can smell it. A storm of blood! No, wait, that's the expansion after Heaven's Sword. Damn it! The kind that'll swap a man overboard and drag him under before he knows it. Look at my armor. I actually got it here in Reverence Toll. To so I was like, yeah, is there like better armor or something? And plus, like, it costs those weird things that I've been getting at the end of every quest, and it's like, oh, you've reached the maximum amount of this. Like, well, shit, I need to find a place to spend them. It's like, I remember seeing a place to spend them, so there it is. Also, I'm at level 55. Yeah, going through those dungeons at least twice would do that to you. Would give you at least a level up. Ah, it's not the right way I need to go. Also, I guess a lot of people are doing that because, you get a specific item or something if you do all those Crystal Tower dungeons like 15 times or something like that. So, hey, I lucked out. Though I don't think I've unlocked the means to even get access to those things yet. So. We've been waiting for you, Andy. The celebration's due to begin shortly. I had hoped that we might make our introductions together, but Mistress Momidi just some more that you are needed at the quicksand. Well, okay then. We will go on ahead, Andy. Pray join us once matters at the quicksand are resolved. I don't want to, though. Give my regards to Momodi, and let her know that I will call upon her unknown. So yes, there's 4 quests left. So now we're down to 3, not counting this one. So we're down to 2, not counting this one. So. I appreciate you dropping on such short notice, Andy. I know you've got places to be, so I won't waste your time. You're friends with the Crystal Braves by the name of Alenia, aren't you? Former adventurer? Couldn't think of it, I'm pretty sure you recruited her yourself. Well, anyway, she came around for a meal not long ago, and before she left, she asked me to give you a message. So if the others ended up dragging you to the feast, I was to see you got it before you made your grand entrance. Meet me at the station west of the coffin. There's something I must show you. Short message, I'll grant you, but she thought long and hard before picking those words. Barely touched her food, too. Under other circumstances, I've thought those signs of the troubled heart. Something tells me she ain't planning to confess her undying love. Oh, and Final Fantasy VIII is the second video that comes out every single day at 1 p.m. or later, which will be 2 p.m. As you stand upon the platform, your thoughts begin to wander. And all too soon, the ghosts of comrades lost and enemies slain begin to fill your mind's eye in solemn process. Clearing your head, you scan the horizon, but see no signs of Alani. I hope she's okay. Strain your eyes to listen. You hear the chatter of aquarium and the buzzing of cybrids, but no approaching footfall. Sighing, you bow your head only to notice the vial laying at your feet. Uh-oh. Hey, is that you? What brings you out this way? Don't trust them. Don't trust anyone in the Crystal Braves. Lieutenant Ali? Why no, I haven't seen her about. Has she come this way? I guarantee we would have crossed paths. Must have passed this spot a dozen times. We're to patrol the city's envoys and encore to the royal banquet. Captain's orders, you understand. Speaking of which, isn't it about to begin? You should be the other honored guest. Sure, you won't deserve respite. I pray return to Ulda, Ande. If I chance to meet the lieutenant, I will tell her you were here. Don't trust him. Because he killed her. Wow, I'm glad the Crystal Braves are so awesomely well put out together. Way to fucking go.
Oh, Sultan Tree, hallowed spirit of my line. Through my weakness, the glorious house of Ul has all but disappeared beneath the sands. For want of the strength to raise it up again, it were better that it fall. Forgive me, but I know not what else to do.
I don't trust that motherfucker. I reckon you head straight to the feast after meeting with Melania. What's the matter? No appetite? So she wasn't there, but this was, eh? Let's see. Looks to me like it's an alchemist vial. But beyond that, I can't stay. Might be best if you hold on to it for safekeeping, though. Ain't roads. No use worrying about Alania. I'm sure she'll turn up before too long. Dead. And when she does, you'll soon find out what it was all in aid of. Besides, you've got more important things to think about. Not really. Did you believe that while you were away, other messages arrived for you? Well, one did. One delivered by the Sultan's handmaiden, no less. Seems her grace desires a private audience. Her handmaiden will meet you on the royal promenade and escort you to the Sultan's chamber. So what are you waiting for? Go on then, go!
You needn't trouble yourself so.
Your grace is most kind. but it is no trouble to me, rather an honor. If your grace is ready, I shall summon the Warrior of Light.
I am.
So, I somewhat know what's going to happen. I watched a little bit of the intro for Heaven's Sword. Yeah. That kind of does spoil, I'm assuming, what starts Heaven's Sword. So, I'll just have to remember that when I get into Stormblood, is don't watch that until you're actually into Stormblood. Ah, it's Sir Emmerich.
Everyone looks to be in high spirits.
Which is bad. If you're familiar with Final Fantasy games.
With good cause.
Especially because I know why
Common
it's
victory
bad.
may serve to unite even the most unlikely of allies. You've brought us one step closer to a united Eorzea.
And you're probably going to separate us because your goddamn crystal braves are incompetent.
No bounds, antecedent.
Antecedent.
Were it not for
Okay, that's how
your
you...
efforts, Sir
Antecedent.
Emmerich would never have become such a steadfast ally.
Antecedent.
When he
Literally
convinces his countrymen to rejoin the
antecedent.
alliance, we shall all reap the benefits, military and economic.
Hey, Alphenhoon, I found your sister, by the way, remember?
We are on the cusp of a new era of
Remember when I
unity
kept
and
asking you, where's your
prosperity.
sister? Huh, huh, huh? I found her.
Territorial disputes are all that divide us now. But I have faith that we will find an amicable solution in time. And failing that, I'll have my trusty Warrior of Light box the ears of all concerned. Speaking of whom...
He will be joining us shortly. A matter at the quicksand required his attention, but it did not sound serious.
I'm not that quick sound, but didn't sound serious, and it's gonna end up being super fucking serious. Corpse Groom. Yeah, definitely, like I said, especially the blue ones with the plus. Like, those are ones I should definitely probably do a lot of off screen, just in case. Bum 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 bum. Thank you for coming, sir. Your Grace is most eager to speak with you. If you require a moment to compose yourself before our audience, you may have it. Or if you are ready, it would be my honor to escort you to your Grace's chambers forthwith. Upon proceeding to the Soul and Spread Chamber, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. AKA, sit back, relax, grab a bag of popcorn, and enjoy. And don't burn it like I did on Saturday. That's right, I burned a bag of popcorn on Saturday. I was an idiot.
Enter.
Your Grace, your guest has arrived.
Sup, Lady Lalafell?
Pray, come in and take
I'm
your
already
ease.
in. I don't know. I can't really be at ease knowing that the person I was supposed to meet is dead. I wonder if we'll get like a more high budgety cutscene in here at some point.
'Tis well that the steps of faith held against the Horde.
And what of the city proper?
We sustained some few losses, but the heart of our nation yet beats with vigor. I am not certain I could say the same had we not received your most generous aid.
Yes, your most generous aid of cell
An
swords.
attack on Ishgard is an attack on the realm. We stand together or fall divided.
Yeah.
Such noble words after the fact.
I agree with Alvinhund.
I had hoped to speak in the presence of her grace, but it seems she has been delayed. That being the case, now would seem as good a time as any. Honored friends, pray allow me to convey Ishgard's warmest gratitude for your part in the defense of our lands.
Yeah, your small fucking part.
'Tis upon the success of this very alliance that my recommendation to throw open the gates of judgment shall be founded. With the blessing of the Archbishop, it is my hope that Ishgard will soon be reunited with her long-estranged sister nations, and that Eorzea shall once more be as one.
Wow. Cool. Why does everyone clap so weirdly? Why do they clap in front of their faces like that? Why don't... I usually clap like in front of me like that. Like on in front of my chest.
Very well.
Shit's fucked, man. Yeah, shit's fucked.
Nothing to worry about. I shall return anon.
Oh, this is suspicious.
You wished a word, Yu Hase?
Yu Hase? Oh no, are you the traitor's scum?
You may go.
Your Grace.
Shit's fucked.
You must be curious as to the reason for this private audience. The matter I would discuss, however, will soon make apparent the need for discretion.
I imagine.
I intend to abdicate the throne and dissolve the monarchy.
Did you expect me to express some kind of a shock or something?
Turmoil that howls through our streets. The government fails in its responsibilities, and my subjects suffer the consequences of our incompetence. But I will see them suffer no longer. The victory feast shall provide the stage on which I declare the dissolution of the Sultanate. 'Tis mine intent that the ruling class of our golden city should take its place beside the common man in a fair and equitable republic. No more shall this nation bow to the whims of a privileged few.
Whims.
Yet, that which I propose will entail the tearing up of this city's very foundations. And even Roban, with all his strength and influence, will be hard-pressed to keep his footing on such treacherous ground.
Yeah, have you thought about the fallout? Like,
Thus
are we
would
gonna
I
have like a
ask you
governor
to
or
lend
something like
him a
that?
steadying hand. You who have endured the wrath of innumerable foes are the one hero in whom I can place my trust. Will you do this thing for me?
Sure.
truly grateful. More grateful than I can well express.
Same. I don't have that many expressions.
Much of my dread for the coming days has been quieted.
Here it comes. Poison! Uh-oh, he knows something's up. Ah, shit, am I gonna be blamed for this? Yeah, this is what happens in the cutscene, except... I'm just not gonna do anything, huh? Well... Uh-oh.
Your Grace!
I'm gonna be blamed by her. And of course, it's Telgi Adjeleji.
Is dead. Poison in her wine? You did this!
Fuck no!
Spare us your denials! I see no other suspects, and the room has but the one entrance. I hereby accuse you of regicide. Men, arrest this viper.
Great. Though we know you're the one that's behind it. Yep.
Sir, barring a few exceptions, we have detained all those with allegiance to the Scions. The Rising Stones is also under our control.
Fuck you. Oh, still doing the salute. Fuck off.
And what do you hope to achieve with this mutiny?
Why, that which we have striven for all along, Commander. The salvation of Eorzea.
Oh boy. Oh, you didn't. Oh no.
What is the meaning of this?
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
Knights from the homeland. This cannot bode well.
Lord Commander, we have received an urgent message from the Holy See. I am grieved to report that your serpentine foes have resumed their assault. Needless to say, your presence is urgently required. These knights have come to bear you swiftly home to Ishgard.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
A surprise attack?
We've had no such word from our men, and the timing is most fortuitous to catch us away from the city.
Most fortuitous indeed.
Yeah. And gee, I feel like we would have told them like Telgi Adjeleji would be.
Away.
You have been a most gracious host. I hope that I might one day return the favor. Come, Lucia.
We're gonna murder these punk-ass bitches! Kane, where are you?
Whatever is going on in there?
Insurrection!
Ah, the ever-dutiful brass blades. I must apologize, but my dance card is rather full. Another time, perhaps?
Thancred, of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. You stand accused of committing acts of espionage in service to the Garlean Empire.
Espionage? What in the seven hells are you talking about? Ah, if you're referring to that business with the Ultima weapon, then you must understand, I wasn't myself.
Under interrogation, an Imperial prisoner revealed your involvement in numerous dealings with the enemy. We've also been investigating reports that you are a practitioner of forbidden arts. You'd best come along with us.
Fucking scrubs think you can take him on.
You invite me to your party and now you want me to leave? I do so detest receiving mixed signals. Come then. I believe I've lost my appetite for this farce of a celebration.
Kill him! Yeah, no you won't. This farce of a celebration.
You go too far, Lord Adeleji. By what right do you march armed soldiers into a royal banquet and eject state visitors without her grace's consent? You treat the brass blades as your personal army and show contempt for the throne with your every act. Leave us now.
Leave us now.
Is that an order, General? Mayhap you have mistaken me for one of your flames. You will find I am not so slavishly obedient. And you lecture me on personal armies. As for your outrageous claim that I have shown contempt for the throne, let all here observe that it was not I who feasted while an assassin removed its occupant. I expect this is your idea of defending the nation, is it? This and diluting our forces through these distractions in Cartano and Kurthis. I do begin to see how the ranks of the Immortal Flames came to be riddled with Garlean sympathizers. You are plainly unfit for command.
I'll give him this. He knows how to fucking play the crowd.
Wait, goddamn you. Your words make no sense. What assassin?
You mean to say you don't know? We caught the vaunted champion of the Scions in her Grace's private chambers, not moments after the deed was done.
No! No, this cannot be!
It's not.
Save your breath. You will need it to plead your case. You and your entire order are to be tried for this atrocity. Bring in the prisoner!
Ow, you motherfucker. I knew it. I knew I should never trust
This
you.
man stands accused of poisoning Her Royal Majesty Nanamo Ul Namo, and as suspected accessories to the crime, all members of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn will be detained for questioning.
This is madness!
What a pity. Who'd have thought your tale would end like this?
I won't.
Should you demand further proof, a vial with traces of the substance used to poison Her Grace was found upon the assassin's person.
Oh, fuck you! That's what. Oh, that motherfucker!
How very convenient.
You speak of convenience?
She sees the bullshit.
Who persuaded Her Grace to host this celebration? A diversion which presented you and your confederates ample opportunity to commit the crime, and a crowd within which to fade from view. A more convenient occasion I could scarcely imagine.
We didn't persuade her to host this. Fuck no, we didn't want her to host the celebration.
You, after all we have done for Uldar.
Yeah.
Hold your tongue, witch. I'll not be ensorcelled. I know all about the dark gift that you and your disciples wield. Oh, yes. I've observed how you worked upon the minds of the Alliance leaders, bending them to your will. And what of your cordial relationship with Sir Emmerich? For years, Ishgard abjured all contact with the outside world, and now the Lord Commander of the Temple Knights treats you with the familiarity of a childhood friend. I'll tell you what I think. I think this desperate defense of Ishgard was but a ruse to deceive us into dividing our forces.
Why are we listening to this dude? We all know he's full of shit.
Now that is truly ridiculous.
How do you even think of this stuff?
She cannot be dead. Stand aside, Ilbert. I want to see the Sultana.
Spare yourself the pain, brother. I saw her with my own eyes. For a mercy, the poison took her swiftly. Her handmaiden can attest to that.
This cannot be. Nanamo. No!
Fucking shit.
Plainly, the Royalists can no longer be relied upon to keep our nation safe. And so it falls to the monitorists of the Syndicate to govern Uldar. But should you wish to help us, General, we would be more than happy to entrust the task of planning Her Grace's funeral to you.
Look at this smug asshole's look on his face.
You should bury your precious Sultana, and we will be glad to be rid of that burden.
I'll bet you will. You more than any man.
Whatever do you mean?
I mean you had her killed, you black-hearted bastard!
What rot! Though I did have sufficient motive, 'tis true. That young lady caused me no end of grief. She always was a most unwilling puppet. I dare say Her Grace was grateful that someone thought to cut her strings.
You would mock her, then mock her from hell!
What?
Fuck yeah! Murder that motherfucker! I'm all for this. Kill them. Kill them all. Unhand me. Yo, dude, I'll get into this bloodbath with ya.
Have you lost your mind, General? It is forbidden to draw steel in the royal chambers, much less slaughter our fellow syndicates.
Fuck you, Lorelito.
You're one of them. You've been in league with the Scions all along.
You're next, you scheming bastard.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, Raban!
7 hells!
Admiral, we must leave.
Get the fuck out of Dodge. This ain't our this ain't our nation. Fuck it.
How unlike you, old friend. I did not expect to take your arm so easily.
Take the Scions into custody. They have conspired to commit regicide. And arrest this traitor as well.
Seriously? Dudes, you have me handcuffed. Fuck you.
Ilbert, I hope you choke on their coin.
Oh, I'll make him choke on my steel.
'Tis better than the dirt I've supped on these long years.
And I mean my
We
axe,
can't
not
all
my...
abandon Alamigo and become great war heroes as you have. You are not the man you once were, Raban. Since that girl strapped the yoke around your neck, you've become docile. She took the mad bull and cut off his balls, and a bull that cannot rot is fit for naught but slaughter. Shall I tell you who really killed your precious Sultana?
I killed Mufasa.
It was me.
You die!
Hey, you cut off one of his arms. Now it's a fair fight. This is not a bad, like, in-game-ish cutscene. Thanks, Justola. How about we all get off our asses and actually fight these motherfuckers? He flat out said it was them that... Hey, thank you.
I never doubted you. Not for a moment. But there is more to this than I yet understand.
You fucking think?
Flee this place. Clear your names. Find out who is behind this plot. It is the only way. Now go!
Like, I get it, we will probably never get a budgeted cutscene like the openings because of your character, but still.
Ah, there you are.
Oh, hi, Thancred.
Thancred, where have you been?
He was having
Avoiding
sex!
the fumbling advances of some very persistent admirers. When I realized the celebrations had turned sour, it seemed prudent to slip away and take stock of the situation. 'Twould appear that much of the city is already
Shit's
under
fucked.
tight guard. It occurs to me that expanding the Brass Blade's authority may not have been such a wonderful idea after all.
The success of this plan was contingent upon those thugs having the run of the place. Just how long has this scheme been in motion?
The careful preparations, the maneuvering of forces. I am inclined to agree with the General's insistence that a deeper plot exists here.
I freaking love you, Yastola.
So, would I be right in thinking we now have an excuse to pummel as many brass blades as we like?
Yes, kill them all!
Plan on pummeling them all. I'm not sure that will greatly aid our cause.
I want to murderize them.
Assassination was but one part of the scheme. We too were its targets. And though we did not share poor Nanamo's fate, we are yet hobbled by the charges laid at our door. Where now might we seek refuge?
Walking Sands.
Where indeed, we may safely assume that our foe has thought to have the Rising Stones watched.
Yeah, no shit, considering the Crystal Braves are a part of this
Forgive
shit.
me for stating the obvious, but our choice of destination will matter little if we cannot secure an escape route out of Ul'dah.
Ul'dah?
Happily, I believe I can provide one. Papa Shan once told me about the passages hidden in the walls of the palace. If I recall correctly, the fireplace in Nanamo's chambers conceals the entrance to a tunnel. It should lead outside the city and allow us to avoid any messy confrontations.
Nah, I'd rather confrontate. I want to murderize these bastards.
The rest of you go on ahead. I'll handle this lot.
She's gonna pummel them.
By yourself?
Nah, I'll help.
I suppose I shall just have to join you.
Crystal Braves too, huh? Now this should be interesting.
Ah, Crystal Braves, these fucking idiots.
Ida, Papa Limo.
We will hold our pursuers here. Hurry, now. Find this tunnel of Thancred's.
Minfilia. Well, it looks like the Scions of the Seventh Dawn are getting their numbers cut.
We cannot linger.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I was the 7th, wasn't I? Shit. No, was there someone else? I feel like we're missing a Scion somewhere. I did count Uraingja, or however you pronounce his name. But I feel like we're missing one somewhere else. At least one. Oh, please don't be evil. Please don't be evil. You just, the poison was in the wine that you had. You didn't mean it to be poisoned.
Now look what you've done.
Her eyes are beautiful. Punched. You bitch.
Ida, are you all right? There are just too many of them.
I'm fine. I could do this all day. How about
Like my hero, Captain America.
nearing the end of my tether.
Oh boy.
This is so stupid. We're the scions of the Seventh Dawn. The ones who stand between this realm and the evil that's trying to destroy it.
Newsflash, they're the evil trying to destroy it.
If you think we'll leave the stewardship of Eorzea to the likes of your masters, then you're sorely mistaken.
Sorry I dragged you into this, Papalymo.
Zeta Flare, Papalymo!
And I'll be damned if it will be the last.
Holy? Ultima? Oh, you're teleporting her away, aren't you? Or what? No, you... Okay, you unlocked her hidden potential.
Let them have it, Ida!
Fucking kill them all!
I was hoping you'd say that.
I love her. Yo! That cool. That's cool. Oh, this is lovely. Who knew that a fireplace led to this?
I never knew such a watercourse existed beneath Uldar.
The architecture is of the Sildine style, if I'm not mistaken. The ancients plainly foresaw the need for a ready means of escape.
Ah. Lucky for us, I suppose. I hear them too.
This way!
Well, that didn't take long. It seems these tunnels were not as secret as I'd hoped.
You two
No.
go ahead. Thancred and I will deal with this.
Babe!
What do you mean to do?
Murder them! Duh! Use Blizzard on their
It is
asses!
required to ensure that the dawn's light survive to brighten the morrow.
Fear not, antecedent. You haven't seen the last of these fair features.
I love Thancred.
My friends.
My girlfriend!
Leave us!
I can't. Damn it, Yestola! Why are you so fucking cool? You might be the sole reason I might pick up the city at NT again.
The dozen on the left and you the dozen on the right? The odds are not exactly stacked in our favor.
Numbers will count for little when I bring the tunnel down upon their heads. Though I cannot say I relish the thought of being entombed with you for all eternity.
You wound me. I will have you know that many a maid would kill for the chance to spend forever at my side. Now, may I have the last dance?
You fucking prick.
Well, this is going splendidly. Now would be a good time, milady!
'Tis done. Forgive me, Mitra.
Farewell, Ophelia.
Heidelin, she speaks to me.
Well, at least she speaks to someone.
No. I must remain behind, but you cannot stay with me.
No.
Please, you must go on. You are the warrior of light. You are
Bitch!
hope for the Scions and for all the realm.
I ain't no warrior of light. I've been cut off. You know this.
Continues to burn. The light of the dawn may ever be relit. You must escape and save Eorzea from those who would plunge it into darkness. Tis the only way.
Well, damn. Huh? Alfund? Or are you Alfund's sister?
I am glad to see you safe, my friend.
Sweet.
What of the others?
They're dead! They're all fucking dead!
Damn that man!
Who's that guy? How'd you get it out?
Me for a fool. I thought the Crystal Brave's mine till the very moment I felt the blade at my back.
Yeah. Yeah, Crystal Braids are... Yeah.
There will be ample time for soul searching later. For now, we must put some arms between us and Ul'dah.
Who are you, and where can I get that armor? Does it come in my size? And is it better than what I am currently wearing?
Well, would you look who it is? Need a ride?
This
I don't think it'll be half
motherfucker!
as exciting as the last trip we took. Not if I have anything to say about it anyway. Let's not dawdle, eh? All
I feel like there's way more Crystal Braves than there should be. Maybe more people joined after a while, but still. No, I'm serious about that armor, though. Is it better than what I'm currently wearing, and does it come in my size? Well, I know why this is called The Fall now.
I was stocking up on supplies over in Vesper Bay, you see, when your sister come up and begged a favor. Said her brother was having some trouble down in Ulda.
Hey, it's her
and I
sister
could need a
again.
helping
Sweet.
hand
Is she going to be
getting away.
tied into the story now?
Thinking them ruins would make a fine hiding place, I decided to try there first. And lo and behold, there you were.
There you are.
Aye, and judging by them soldiers as were pouring out of the city, I arrived not a moment too soon. Ha! Must have been fate that we happened to find you there, though, eh?
I had thought to look out for Alize, but would appear she was the one watching over me. I've made such a mess of things.
Boy, did you.
And who might you be, young sir?
Yes. Yo.
Terrapin, Vice Marshal of the Immortal Flames.
Like the hairdo.
I had been on the Alamegan front these past few moons, but an urgent communication called me back to Ulda. Scarce had my boots touched the cobbles, though, when the streets erupted with cries of assassination. I immediately went in search of answers, and came across Master Alfino here. Needless to say, I did not think his imprisonment justified. The blame plainly lies with the Monitarists. Their greed and corruption are well known to me, but for them to take advantage of the situation with such alacrity...
Was that Pippin, you said? Ain't that the name of General Alden's lad?
Yes, I am his son. Adopted, of course. 'Twas only as we were leaving Ulda that I learned of father's fate.
Yeah.
Once I have seen you a safe distance away, I mean to return to the city and extricate him from this madness.
Then you needn't travel no further than Blackbrush. Our fugitives have a friend waiting for them there.
I dreamed of bringing about Eorzea's salvation, but in the end, 'twas I who needed saving.
And you also unintentionally kind of brought its division too, so yeah. Sorry. Don't mean to, you know, pour salt in the wounds, but fuck, are you serious? Ah, man. I was enjoying so much voiced cutscenes. I was like, damn, this is all so good. I learned that New Japan's going to have a TV station on Ruko TV. Hopefully I can end up getting that, even though I have a Fire Stick. Still. Them soldiers keep searching for a while yet. Reckon we'll take the carriage back towards Ulda and get the lay of the land. Maybe provide a distraction if need be. You three wait here. Help will be along shortly. Stay strong, friends. The real fight's to come. Think it's time we go help our friends, Ishgardians. Alright, let's go. Gotta ride my chocobo, choke up at this rodeo. Holy fuck. Straight pimpin'. The most unassuming folk can provide to be of greatest allies. That fellow was but a passing merchant, yet he lent us aid without a moment's hesitation, or any hint of concern for his own safety. Though I can well imagine how a man could feel inspired to risk all in your presence. Well, he knew me. Father spoke often of you, Ante, and long have I looked forward to our first meeting. Needless to say, this is not at all how I envisioned it. Yo, Alpenhoon! Get your head out of your ass! Master Alvanund, you must not give in to despair. That would only play into our enemy's hands. So long as you and Andy are free, we may still set things right. Forgive me, Master Tarupin, but I will punch you. Alvanund, my boy. Sorry to keep you waiting. Sid! Sid, what are you doing here? Pulling you out of the fire as usual. Your merchant friend told me everything. Truly, then he is no merchant but an angel in peddler's clothing. But tell us, how do you intend to bear our friends to safety? I hear the Enterprise but a short distance away. All I need is the destination. We must find a place beyond the reach of both the monasteries and the Crystal Braves. Korthos, Ishgard will not suffer the insurrection of foreign forces in their territory. That settles it. With me, everyone. Not I fear. I must remain here. Do not abandon Uldad to the monasteries and their cronies. You may be certain that they will seek to deframe you, both here and in the other city-states. But know that I shall do my utmost to thwart their every effort. Frankly, I do not expect to be much of a challenge. Small folk will not turn so easily on the Warrior of Light and his allies, no matter what the monasteries claim. Master Torupin, I know not what to say. Ha! Now that father would labor to believe. But enough talk. You must go, Master Alvanund. Your airship awaits. He be straight pippin'. Biggs, Wedge? Okay, now I somewhat understand. Well, yeah, I understand why they logged off those quests, because Sid was tied up with the Crystal Tower, but up, there's no rest for the righteous. So Sid was tied up with the Crystal Tower, that's why we had to do it. He be straight pippin'. Well, I hope Sir Emmerich is okay. He knew something was afoot with that call back to his country. He be straight pippin'. Yes, I'm going to keep saying that for a while. Oh, there's another ship over there. He should make for Camp Dragonhead and speak with Lord Hatchefront. Mayhap he will know what to do. Alright, guys. Now seems like a good time to do side quests. Let's go do, like, side quests everywhere now. Let's go all the way back to fucking... I mean, yeah. All this serious stuff happens. Here's the Chocobo music. Dun 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 dun. Mr. Alphamon told me of your tale, Andy. It warms my heart that you should turn to me before all others, and I shall endeavor to deserve your trust. Alas, the situation here has grown more complicated in your absence, so it would be best if I explained in full. Before the dawn. We are finally about to enter Heavensward here.
There has been word from the capital. Ishgard has weathered another assault, and 'tis said several wyverns broke through into the city proper. The Temple Knights succeeded in slaying the beasts, but the intrusion prompted orders to further strengthen the guard, and to place the city under a perpetual state of alert. How keenly we feel the loss of our wards at the gates of judgment. Yet we must not bemoan our misfortune. Sir Emmerich is safely returned from Ul'dah, and once more leads the defense of Ishgard. As for the matter of your asylum, I am afraid no progress will be made until the threat to our nation is diminished. But do not despair. You are not without allies. You are more than welcome to shelter here for as long as you wish. Pray, think of it as a new headquarters of sorts. The Falling Snows, or some such. All frivolity aside, any who come here in search of you will receive no aid from House Forton. For once, the Ishgardian reputation for inhospitality shall work in our favor. Agents of Ul'dah will find their every inquiry dismissed, and their every request for entry rebuffed, until such time as their masters have acknowledged your innocence. You once fought to preserve the honor of my dear friend. 'Tis a blessing that I may now repay that debt in kind. But let us dwell no more on this. Pray, join the rest of your companions. 'Tis bitterly cold this day. I suspect there are those who might welcome the warmth your presence brings.
Ah, boy. Greeted, sir. Shall I show you inside? Upon proceeding to the necessary, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It's recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in entirety. Yes! Let's do this! Heaven Sword, guys! We're on our way! Tataru! Afternoon! Andy! Is that really you? Oh, I'm so happy that you are. Oh, Tataru! Thank God you didn't show up. I tried contacting Ophelia and the others, but no one would respond. They're kind of dead. And then Crystal Braves, our own people, turned on us in the marketplace. Flaminia told me to run, and so I did. I ran and ran until my lungs burned and my feet ached, but I lost my way, and then... Fortunately, I had observed some of the Braves behaving suspiciously beforehand. Yo, girlfriend number 3, who's now girlfriend... Yo! Hi. Hi. How you doing? Yes, my mask. It was lost in the struggle. Yo. Pretty, isn't she? Yeah, Girlfriend number 3, or no, she was, wait, hold on. Let's back it up here a little bit. So girlfriend number 1 is Justola. Girlfriend number 2 is Memphilia. Girlfriend number 3 was, Monbrea, but then she upgraded to girlfriend number 2, but now she's dead, so now she's girlfriend number dead. And now Memphilia's back to girlfriend number 2. Yuri, this lady was girlfriend number 4, but now she's girlfriend number 2. Hells yeah. Anyway, after Yurgi found me, we traveled to Vesper Bay and met up with Uranja. When he told me what had happened, he used his magics to weave our glamour around the walking sands. From the outside, our old headquarters now looks like an abandoned storehouse. Yo, nice. Transformation didn't take long, either. Apparently, Uranja started making preparations after the Imperial attack, just in case the Empire ever chose to pay us another visit. Good thinking, eh? Sorry, where was I? Ah, yes. So we waited there in the walking sands hoping others would come, but no one else did. Yeah, see, that's what I would think. My people are searching for the signs even as we speak, but we have met with no success as yet. I'd hope that you might be able to suggest further places to look. But you should know, the Rising Stone did not share the Waking Sands' good fortune. Only crystal braves await you there. Be that as it may, we have cause to hope, do we not? If the two of you escaped, it's not possible that the others could have done so as well. Maybe. You may have been forsaken by men and women believed true, but rest assured that the people of Doma yet stand with you. We welcome this opportunity to repay our debts, and shall continue our efforts to locate the others and see the signs restored to their rightful place of honor. Yo. 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 Yo.
'Tis all my doing.
Yes!
I believed myself the only one who truly understood Eorzea's woes. And look what that arrogance has wrought. I gave commands.
I'll be right back.
Influenced governments with my certainty. I treated the Crystal Braves and even the Scions themselves as pawns in my great scheme to save the realm. But in my headlong rush into imagined glory, I paid no heed to the ground upon which I trod. The salvation of Eorzea. What was it that I hoped to achieve? Did I believe that I could rid the realm of every danger and difficulty? That I could defeat the Empire and the Ascians, and find homes for every refugee? Oh, yes. I was so very clever. Become a guardian of Eorzea, I implored, and sat back to watch my perfect army cleanse the land of chaos. It was all but a means to feed my own vanity. Only when all is lost do I finally realize the truth.
Oh, Alphino.
So, Master Alphino, are you content to remain a broken blade? Is there no flame hot enough to reforge you? What of the fine companions who yet stand at your side? I dare say the fires of their determination will soon have you slicing the air again with your customary wit.
I hardly deserve such friendship. And besides, where are we to go?
Alphino, if I may? Should this place not serve our purpose, then we shall go to Ishgard. Minfilia told me many times, as long as we stand fast against despair, the beacon of hope will never be lost to sight. Be it in the snow or in the clouds, we few will see that the dawn's
I love her
light
voice
shines
so much.
again.
Sorry, I'll be back again. No, don't cry, don't cry.
You are right, Tataru. Thank you. And thank you for your kind words, Lord Orchefon. 'Tis true that Eorzea yet has her guardians. The Scions have achieved much, and 'twould be remiss of me to discard it all in a fit of self-pity. Let us then resume our journey, together, one step at a time.
Yo, them playing like credits here is actually, it's kind of makes sense in a way. I can skip these, can't I? I can make them go faster at least. Oh wait, hold on. No, before I need to see this. Okay, so I'm looking at their names. Let's see if let's see if I'm right in Richard Epcard voiced Ildred. I don't know which one would be the English voice actors. Is the second one or yes, it has to be the second one. Sam Riegel, yep. Louis Soir. Aaron Fitzgerald. Oh my God! How did I not realize that beforehand? Palette Ivor, Hatcher Front, Jason Lasheen. Okay. Grant George. Teji Ejeleji. Cam Clark. I wonder if he's related to Allegra Clark. Ramu. Wait, what? I don't remember Gilgamesh. Ah, I was right. Richard Epcard was Ilbred. I was right. I don't remember Gilgamesh. Was Gilgamesh like a fucking side quest? Oh, Laura Post was oh, dude, that's Max Middleman was straight Pippin. Yo, nice. Gideon Emery was Nabrilis. Nice. Okay, now I can make it go fast. There you are. Yeah, no, I am Alright, I'll be back again. Hold on. Oh wait, they didn't show Sir Emmerich's voice. Or maybe they did, and they just didn't call him Sir Emmerich. They just called him Emmerich.
trust unto tomorrow. In one fleeting moment from the land of life glow. Yet in one fleeting moment for a new
I'm sorry that I was away. I'm opening packages for a friend because she's... Ah, it's so fucking annoying. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, that music is good. Hey, it's the tunnel. We're going to find out what happened between the handmaiden and this guy. Oh, look. She's bowing to
All
him.
has been arranged as you desired, my lord.
She was behind it. Of course. Not surprised. He lives. Oh, look. They're gonna come be like, look at this. Nobody says no more. This isn't voiced for whatever reason. The Arbiter was not his to invoke. His demise was his own making. Nevertheless, it concerns me. They have extinguished that which should rightfully be eternal. Mayhap he was not wholly mistaken. Greater haste may be warranted. We are of one mind. The northern lands, then. Ishgard. The earth is fertile, and the seeds well sown. By my will they shall reap salvation unlike any the world has known. By his will. By his will. Hello? The fuck? I have answered thy summons, emissary. Speak and make thine intent known. I would speak of fate, Archon. Yours, mine, the fate of this very star. The fuck, dude? Dude, you're like a bro, man. I can't trust none of y'all. Like, the only ones I can really trust are my 3 girlfriends, okay? And even then, girlfriend number 3 is sus. Sup, you little bastard.
Thou thinkest sanctuary lieth beyond.
God, I hope so.
Delusion, despair, death. Thou shalt find naught else here.
That's something for dragons. I ain't no dragon, though. It's because of you I lost my chance to talk with Crystal. I ain't no warrior of light. Warrior of Darkness, though. To preserve the dawn's light, the heroes journeyed north. Their hearts filled with hope and eyes fixed heavensward. Heavensward. Have I pronounced that right? A new chapter of Game New Plus has been added. My left arm! A little too on the nose there. Better axe around. Oh. I can continue on that. Oh, okay. I can continue on that one test. Okay. Coming to Ishgard. Coming to America. Near you. Wait, what?
The dawn's light will shine again. So long as we have these specious accusations hanging over us, we will struggle to achieve anything. You must go to Ishgard, as Tataru proposed. I will return to Uldar and set things right.
Pray, do not be so hasty, Master Alphino.
Lord Orchefort.
Full well do I understand your desire to clear your names. But now is not the time for drastic action. You yet have allies upon whom you can rely. There is no need to act alone.
Yo. He be talking about us, asshole.
Yes, of course. Pray forgive my impatience.
I bring tidings. Count Edmond has decreed that the three of you be taken in as wards of House Fortan. Under our patronage, you shall be granted access to the city proper.
Sweet.
Pray, consider our manor your new headquarters, from which you may gather information and plan how best to proceed. Needless to say, should any of your missing allies be found, as I am certain they shall, they will of course be welcome to join you there.
You are more than generous, my friend. On behalf of my fellows, I humbly accept your offer of hospitality.
The Count is a good man, and just. He will treat you with the kindness and respect that a hero and dear friend deserves.
To Ishgard, then. Together. There we shall carry on the Scion's legacy. There we shall begin anew.
Here, here!
Wow. New music. I must go on ahead and speak with the Count. Fear not, however, for everything has been arranged. The sentries at the gates of judgment have been informed of our decision. You need but state your names and they will allow you to pass. My manservants shall be awaiting for you at the city gates, ready to escort you to the manor, where we shall meet again. Until then. Coming to America! Coming to America too! Making America great again! Okay, I just want to be sure like this was the way to go. coming to America too. Don't know why we're making a second one, even though he's already been to even though he's already in America. Walls of House Frumpus. Ah, yes. You may pass. Ah, it's playing the music that plays during the opening. More copyright.
And
Most
so
likely.
they came, at a friend's behest.
I don't get a coat. Fuck you. I want a coat.
Heroes once celebrated as saviors of Eorzea, brought low through treachery, their names blackened with royal blood. With memories of the lost and dreams of redemption, with hope yet in their hearts, they came. To Ishgard, shining city on the mount, overlooking the dominion of Kurthus. A great and proud nation, devoted to Halone, the Fury, ruled by Thordan VII, Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church. The last bastion of the faith, her walls ever bristling with the sworn swords and spears of her 4 high houses. A land that after 1,000 years of war had forgotten what it was to be at peace. Through gates long closed, the warrior of light and his companions passed, entering at last a city whose history was written in blood. In the midst of the Dragonsong War they came, 3 weary travelers whose arrival would set in motion great change. Though none knew then how great.
Sorry, I was away for a little bit there. I thought that's play out on its own. Where now, Heaven's Sword? Greetings, Master Dog. On behalf of House Frumpus, I bid you welcome to Ishgard. My lord humbly requests your presence at his residence in the Pillars. If you would, come with me. Yo, I'm here at Ishgard! Hells yeah! Let's set at home point. You want to be a mechanist. Ah, of course I can't ride my chocobo. Is it below me? It is below me. Okay, let's just get a few more of these stone. I guess that's the last one to get, so we might as well get it. Mechanist seems like a very interesting class. I don't know if I would get it though. Actually, I'm curious about something now. Okay, no, all that stuff was always there. Okay. The Pillars. I have no idea what that symbol is, but... Okay, two more over there, so... That's going all the way down again. I don't want to do that. Delivery Moogle! Oh, what's this? What's your sign? Yeah, it seems there seems to be more. No, I go straight to not where I need to go. Hey. Boy of light and his brave companions, walking the streets of Ishgard at last. What a glorious sight. I cannot tell you how long I have waited for this day. Allow me to present to you my family home, from this manor. I should like nothing more than to show you round, but everyone is gathered to receive you. Come, my friends, introductions must be made. 96,000, alright, I'm getting a little more experience through this shit now. Hells yeah.
My lord, I have returned with the Scions.
Good, now let's kill them.
I hope your journey was not too taxing. I, Count Edmond de Fortomp, do bid you welcome. As wards of House Fortomp, you shall be afforded every courtesy. My home is your home.
Thank you.
My companions and I are deeply honored, Count Fortomp.
The honor is mine, Master Alphino. Consider it an expression of our gratitude for your service to Ishgard.
Forgive me, my lord, but are you not concerned? To accept foreign guests at such a juncture, especially ones with our reputation.
Do not worry yourself on my account. 'Tis true that Ishgard's first thought has ever been the war effort, hence the closing of our borders. Yet it is in troubled times most of all that men should seek allies, don't you think? Granted, my decision will have raised eyebrows in the vault and in the halls of the other high houses. But so long as you continue with your altruistic endeavors, I doubt my honored peers will feel moved to voice their concerns.
Then there is naught to fear. Though our numbers are much reduced, we are no less determined to carry on our work.
Full glad am I to hear it. But before you return to your labors, why not take a tour of the city? You would do well, I think, to acquaint yourselves with your new surroundings. After all, you may be here for some time.
Yo, what's this? Though our friends in House Formpus have been generous enough to extend us their protection, we must take care not to impose too much on their hospitality. It is only proper that we learn about our new home, so that we might become more self-sufficient. It'll take a while to learn the lay of the land, but learn it we must. Then there's the markets and taverns. We'll need to know where to shop and where to hear small talk. 'Twould seem our tour of the city is indeed in our order. I thank you for your counsel, my lord. My companions and I shall, of course, do as you suggest. Very good. Then my manservant shall accompany you. He will be able to answer any questions you might have. But I grow forgetful in my logic. There's something I must give you ere we part. The documents is in order, I trust. Yes, my lord. Documents? I got a fake ID though. I look really bitchin' in this outfit, I'll be honest. Yo. Those documents identify you as wards of House Frumpus. Given that our borders have remained closed for decades, many of my countrymen are unaccustomed to treating with foreigners. Should anyone happen to question your presence here, it may prove necessary to remind them that you remain under the protection of House Frumpus, but let us hope that it should not come to that. Rest assured that we shall do our utmost to avoid any situation which might compel us to invoke your name. Ande Tataru, the city awaits. Let's go! Tataru, did you ever make those bracelets or whatever it is with those pearls that you got? I'll be honest, I miss the old fanfare of getting quests and quests completed. As this is your first time in the first city, pray permit me to show you to the Hoplin, from whence we may gaze upon the splendor of the Holy Vault. Though all other sights pale in comparison, this only meets that you see it first. I shall then show you around the jeweled Corsia, where you may purchase all manners of goods and services before descending to Fountain's Etheric Plaza, if there's no questions. You have attuned yourself to all the Aetheryte shards in Ishgard. The gates of judgment are now accessible as an Aetheryte destination. Sweet ass. Yes, now I feel like I'm getting experience from these quests is much more enjoyable. The Hopeland, so named for the as and great shield born of our nation's patron deity, is the largest plaza in Ishgard. The magnificent cathedral to the north is, of course, the Holy Vault. The vault is both Ishgard's seat of government and the residence of the Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church. I'll be finding him at some point. Probably. Begging your pardon, the statue to the south, are they perchance Thorn's famed Knights 12? Very good, Master Alphanhoon. They are the fathers of Ishgard, the brave knights who joined with King Thorad the First to put down Nidhogg and found this great nation. Ours is a city rich in history and tradition, and there is much you can learn by exploring the pillars, time permitting, of course. Now then, if we will follow me to the Jeweled Corsia, I shall introduce you to Mistress Alice, our master of the markets. Oh? I'll be honest, it feels great to be, like, finally now within this second expansion. Like, granted, if I was, like, when you could get this game for free, like, when you could get this, you could have gotten this game for free, and then you could have played it up to Heaven's Sword. Like, if I wasn't doing that as a stream, I probably would have been playing this every single goddamn day. Hi there. You're clearly not locals or traveling peddlers. Which makes you all? Ah, Wards of House Frumpus. How very interesting. Count Unmount has granted us leave to remain in Ishgard for as long as we wish, which may be some time. Accordingly, we will have need of sundry goods. Hence our desire to make your acquaintance. That is, of course, assuming you are content to accept the custom of foreigners, should you be uncomfortable. Young sir, we do not discriminate in matters of money. If you have coin to spend, who are we to refuse it? Weapons, armor, accoutrements, medicines, materials, whatever you desire, it can be found in the Cozier. Our merchants will be more than happy to accommodate you, as you shall soon see. Our next destination is the XIV Plaza and Foundation. Is everyone ready? If everyone is ready. Independent jeweler. Somebody's vendor. I'm looking for like a armorer. Okay, let's see what you got. Battlecraft gear. So this is something I could wear, but obviously I can't because I'm not at the level for it. I'm 55, so let's check out 56. Don't know why I did my sprint when I'm just going to do this. Sorry. And here we have Foundation's Aether Plaza. If you, I was actually trying to get back to where I was in my thing. If you have to attune to the authority, it would be wise to do so now. I've already done that, so no thank you. Okay. 150. I'll be taking that. I really don't want to take gear that I'm not going to, like, be using. It's actually quite some time before we're actually, like, going to do, like, a quest. Like, a dungeon type. It's going to take some time, indeed. Not until we're in the quests that are for levels 52 to 53, so... And we're already done in like the first one right here, so hey, after this one. As for our next destination, mayhap we should decide together what else could be found nearby. The Sky Steel manufactory stands to the west. There are engineers conceived and manufactured weapons for use against the dragons. The holy stables where chocobos are trained for war also lie in that direction. To the north and east can be found the congregation of our knights most heavenly, while on the south and east, well, 'twould be best if you avoid that area. And why is that? Fear knights may not be able to ensure your safety in the lowest levels, Master Alvenhund. Odie knows when ye pass the brum, little lord. Take a flower like you is like to wilt in our rooms. Misjudge me, sir, for I am no lord but a humble traveler. Oh, come to see the sights, have ye? Take a turn down the Hoblin and gawp at the statues? Pah! Well, if you have a mind to learn how to better have lived, come and have a drink at the Forgotten Knight, if your nursemaid'll let ye. My humblest apologies, Master Alvenhund. Pray pay that drunken lord no mind. Oh, but I must. It would not do to refuse such a heartful invitation. Yes, I simply must see the Forgotten Knight for myself. I trust you see the wisdom in this, Andy. There are few sources of information more abundant than a bustling local hostelry. Not that I expect to hear any news of our missing comrades just yet. Nevertheless, who can say what we might learn of recent events? Then I'm coming too. No. Okay. I still missed the fanfare. This music, however, bitchin'. I feel like I'm gonna get lost here. Forgotten Knight Proprietor. Must say, this is rather usual. Not just one, but a whole party of fresh new faces in my tavern. We but recently arrived in Ishgard and are eager to acquaint ourselves with her most noble establishments, Master Gilbrot. Just Gilbrot will do. And I'm flattered you think so highly of my establishment. Can't promise to live up to your expectations, but it's decent food and drink you're after. You can do much worse. Judging by the number of customers I see, I suspect your fare is rather more than decent. Speaking for clientele, I would not help but note a difference between those who frequent the upper and lower floors. Spotted that, did you? Aye, up here, you'll find peddlers, potters, off-duty knights, and so forth, dropping in on their way to and from somewhere else. Regulars may be, but not locals. Folks from the Brum, they tend to congregate downstairs where we offer a menu more suitable to their taste. Cheaper meals, stronger spirits. All quality mind, but not the sort of stuff I recommend to yourselves. You speak of the lowest levels, yes? Why do you call them the Brum, if I may ask? 'Cause when the weather's foul and the Brum rolls in thick, it's the poor sods living in the bottom who have to deal with it. I see. And it's not just the weather. When the wyverns broke through the wards and started tearing up the city, it was the Brum that got the worst of it, while the pillars enjoyed the protection of the high houses and the temple knights. More than few people are still sore about that, mind, which is why, considering your present company, I'd recommend you keep your wits about you if you mean to go below, and something sharp in your boot, just to be sure. I shall take your words to heart, sir. Master Alvermoon, I think it would be best if we return to Frompus Manor. You go ahead without me. I'm I'm staying for a drink or two. Miss Tataru, I'm afraid that is out of the question. My lord, the Count would never forgive me if I abandoned one of his charges in such a place. Least of all, a maiden. What are you up to, Tataru? Look around, Avenhoon. This tavern is full of people whose business regularly takes them beyond the gates of judgment. With friends like that, I could practically live here and wait for the newest gossip to come to me. Right. Indeed, but will you be safe here on your own? Oh, please, do you know how often I looked after the walking sands and the rising stones by myself? If I had to kill for every unwelcome caller I've driven away, I'd be rich beyond my wildest dreams. I'll be fine. Not that I doubt the lady's knack for fending off unwanted advances, but I'll be damned if I'm going to let anyone lay an unwelcome hand on a patron in my establishment. That settles it then. Tataru, Andy, and I shall return to the manor for now. Contact me by Linkpal if you require assistance. I will. I mean, well, yeah, I guess that's kind of my home now. This house Rompus, but like... Is this like a bounty board or something? Clan Hunt Board. Clan Hunt Board is covered in bills showing the details of wanted monsters. However, you are unable to accept any of these bills posted at present. Okay. I forgot which one to go to. I think it's a Jewel Courtier. Okay, well, it wasn't here, but we're somewhat close to it. Just gotta keep going up, uppity up, 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 uppity up, 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 up. The hop loan. That's what this area is called, but what's the last area? Or not the last area, this area that I almost went past. I haven't done any fighting in this video yet. God damn it. I need to swing my axe. Tell us then, Master Avenhoon. Does Ishgard meet with your expectations? Who's that behind you? That which I imagine pales in comparison to the reality. I feel the weight of 1,000 years of history with every step I took. And when those steps took me past the scars left by the wyverns and Foundation, I understood how easily that history could end in tragedy. Their attack was devastating, the casualties unspeakable. The wyverns did not discriminate. Unarmed men and women, even children, were given no quarter. Sir Emmerich has ordered his knights to strengthen our defense, and each house has been called upon to lend what support it can. There is much to be done, yet allies, able-bodied men and women are in short supply. Mayhap we can be of assistance, my lord. After all you have done for us, we would welcome any opportunity to repay your kindness. Uh-huh. That is the most generous offer, Master Alvinhund. You are guests in my house, to whom I have extended my hospitality without obligation, let or lien. Nevertheless, Ishgard's need is great, and if you are willing to aid our cause, I cannot yet refuse. Good. What would you ask of us? From what I have heard, you are an intelligent and persuasive young man. Such qualities may prove most useful to us in our efforts to secure provisions from foreign sources, identifying trustworthy suppliers, brokering contracts, and so on. You, on the other hand, as for you, Master Dole, could ask for you no better than the steroid veteran such as yourself, a man with the capacity to act swiftly and decisively when needed, to aid Artoriel and Emelinian in their duties. I beg your pardon. I am more than capable of carrying out my duty by myself. I have no need of our honored guest's assistance. Now, be reasonable, brother. But what manner of fool would say no when a famous hero offers to do his work? Is that a girl? I can't tell. Hold your tongues, by the Fury. To if you will conduct yourselves with dignity befitting your situation, and show Master Dole the respect he deserves. This is the man who slew Gallius von Balza and some half-dozen primals besides. He is not here to steal your glory or serve as your errand boy. If you can pardon them their impurity, Master Dole, I should do much obligation if you would lend my sons a helping hand. Okay, they're both boys. My thanks, Fury willing. They may even learn something from you. I'm now off to fuck my wife. With this cane that I don't know why I'm holding as a cane if I don't need to use it as a cane. 'Twould seem we shall not want for employment over the coming days, though that was never a doubt. Our host until reluctance to accept our offer of aid was only for appearance's sake. Truth, he is glad to have this opportunity to put us to work. By granting us patronage, House Promptus has taken a tremendous risk. Until we demonstrate our worth to Ishgard at large, the Count will face considerable operations from his peers in matters great and small. And so he would have us publicly serve Ishgard, while simultaneously keeping his sons in check. It is an agreement we may benefit from in unexpected ways. My own duties may feasibly bring me to contact with people who know something of our missing comrades. And so you go about helping the two lords with their various responsibilities. You will undoubtedly make more acquaintances in Ishgard, mayhap even new allies. Yes, the more I think of it, the more confident I am that by furthering our goals, we shall further our own. Just give me this shit to sell. I have no idea what to do with these things. Like, are those some things I do at the inns? Probably. Oh, great. 2 quests at the same time? I'll take both of them. Shall we be off them, old boy? But where are my manners? Emerilian de Fromptus, second son of Count Emerald de Fromptus. Trueborn, that is. Yes, I know what you're thinking, and you are absolutely right. What ill fortune to be born second in society where the eldest inherits all. Oh, my brother would never cut me off, 'tis true, but who could be satisfied sustaining on a major allowance forever overshadowed by his siblings? Not I, old boy, not I. Which is why I need your help to ensure that this business in the sea of clouds go unswimmingly, so that the tales of my great deeds can win me a place in people's hearts, or yet raise me higher in their estimations than astorally. Ambitious, I grant you, but then I do have a legendary hero to do my bidding. Oh, don't look at me that way. I jest. Anyway, we are to aid the good men and women of House Hellion today. They have never been steadfast friends to our house, though they've fallen to our hard times since the calamity blight us. As for what precisely we will be doing, well, what fun would it be if I told you everything in advance? Just come along with me to the airship landing. We'll need to take the airship to Camp Cloudtop. Okay. And you're offering me? Let us begin anew, Master Dole. I am Sir Emerald de Frontis, eldest son of Count Emerald de Frontis. You will forever be my outpost, I hope. You forgive me for my outpost, I hope. I mean no disrespect. I merely consider myself equal to the duties entrusted to me, unlike some. Hodgson Front has spoken to you often. If you are ever half the man he claims, I shall be glad to have you at my side. To the matter at hand, then, we will be asserting my esteemed compatriots, the House Dersian and Desamel. You are aware of our friendly rivalry, I take it? Ah, well, suffice it to say the prospects of assisting said house does not fill me with joy. However, it is the will of the Holy See that we set aside our differences at this crucial juncture, but we shall speak more at the anon. First, we must needs a structured transport to Falcon's Nest. Let us make for the Chocobo Stables and Foundation. Airship and Chocobo, eh? Alright. Is there one currently I can do in this area? Yep, it looks like I can do that one in this area. The other one's in Foundation, so... Alrighty. Are you ready to depart, sir? The Ezra bound for Camp Cloud Top will be leaving shortly. Ah, I get experience points for some reason. Oh, I discovered a new location.
Upon an airship, conceived within the fecund mind of Sid Garland, renegade prodigy of Garlemald, who had come to call Eorzea home. High into the heavens, where isles of earth and stone floated as clouds, a frontier the knights of Ishgard had scarce begun to explore. To a fledgling outpost, within the sea of clouds, where careworn scouts ever scanned the skies for winged shadows, he came.
Awfully cold up here. I mean, Kothos may be blessed with the warmest winter in the world, but compared to this, it's possibly blimey. And of course, our heroes wholly unperturbed. Don't have to maintain their strong silent persona all the time, you know. Never mind. We need to find Lady Latina. Laeti? She's in charge of the garrison here. Oh, and when we find her, just follow my lead. Yes, excellent. Okay. It's so weird having like a new after like this is what stream number 19 I believe of me playing Final Fantasy 14. It's so strange that after all this time I now have like a new maps that I have not been to yet. It's so crazy to me. I can't fly here. That sucks. Maybe I can't fly here just yet. Maybe it's something I need to like do first or something. Yeah, just look at that. And I get experience points just by finding them, which is awesome. Sup? Mr. Dahl, welcome. I am Sir Lania de Haliete, commander of the forces stationed here at Camp Cloudtop. Strange though it may sound, I have long dreamed of meeting you. I am in your debt, you see, and shall ever remain so. Were it not for you, my younger brother Franciel would have been executed upon the word of a false inquisitor. Alas, a knight must go where duty demands, and thus have I been unable to seek you out. But by the grace of Hellion, I have been granted an opportunity to thank my brother Savior in person, and to call upon his gracious aid beside. Truly, I know not what I have done to deserve this double blessing. Ahem, 'tis a pleasure to see you again, my lady Lothinette. You cut an elegant figure, as always, a steel-clad rose, equally at home on a battlefield or in a ballroom. Lord Emilini, if it is not too much to ask, I should be grateful if you would allow me to finish speaking with Master Dahl. Oof. Oof. He's infatuated with her, but she wants nothing to do with him. That's what I figured. Camp Cloudtop has established to provide early warning of impending Dravidian incursions. The high elevation offered by the floating isles makes it ideal for this purpose. Naturally, it also makes us a ready target for attack. We are not defenseless, however. The Protector, our largest and most advanced airship, is capable of downing all but the mightiest dragons. Alas, as you may have noticed, it's currently undergoing repairs. What's worse, our efforts have been hampered by the indigenous beast tribe known as the Vanu, with whom we have had several skirmishes already. No beastman's a match for a man of Ishgard. Being me a birdman, and I'll show him a thing or two. I fear much and more may be asked of you in these days to come, Master Doll. Ah, yes, I'll get pants that are not good to anything. Sell for a decent gil, but this thing sells for 500 gil, so... While I understand Count Elmond's intentions, I would rather not waste valuable time ensuring that the young lord doesn't get trampled underfoot. True, it is entirely possible that he may learn something from this experience, but if I left to his own devices, I think it far more likely he will make a mess of things. Tell him that I would like him to keep watch for Dravinian outflyers. Then when you have a moment to speak with his manservant in private, make it clear that it is his responsibility to keep Emilian from shrinking his duties. A request from Lalietta? Why didn't she think to ask me in person? Surely she must see me standing here for a few yalms away. Oh, never mind. What is it? Mission of paramount importance. Keep watch for Dravinian outflyers. A mission? Yes. Yes, of course. That's why I'm here. Should do my lady asks. Master Doll, I do not believe I have properly introduced myself. My name is Ono Brit, and I serve in the pleasure of Lord Emilian. Lady Emilian would have me accompany Lord Emilian on his mission? I understand completely. I will do my utmost to keep him out of harm's way. Were he of another house, mayhap I would not feel obliged to go to such lengths to preserve his safety and dignity. In any case, I appreciate you speaking to him for me. It would seem he actually listens to you, at least more so than others. Or mayhap you are more skilled at this than most. I suspect you have had to humor your fair share of difficult men before. Boy, didn't I! Now that Emilian is out of harm's way, we are free to discuss matters of actual importance, such as struggles with the Vanu. We first encountered the Vanu several years ago, when we had just begun to explore the Sea of Clouds. After an exchange of pleasantries and gifts, we received permission to construct a permanent lookout post. There was peace between our peoples for half a year, until suddenly, for reasons unknown, their attitudes towards us changed. They began to attack our foraging parties without provocation, forcing us to rely more heavily on supplies flows from Ishgard. But words are no more suitable for first-hand experience. Go and see Sir Mariel. She can use your assistance. Master Doll, I presume. Lady Leonate told me you were coming. I hear tell that you've never faced a Vanu before. We'll spend enough time on patrol and you're sure to cross paths with them eventually. These birdmen are native to the floating isles. I say birdmen, but they're not at all like the Alax, unless the Alax's mother was a gigas. Here, let me ask you several locations. Here, let me mark several locations on your map. If you discover any Vanu in these areas, kill or drive them away. So, kill them. Got it. I wonder how... Whoa. Yo, this area is huge as fuck. That takes care of that. Let's see if I can finish this guy's quest line before the end of the stream. Oh, damn it. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 more of them after this, so... See yourself for a mighty struggle, yet find no Vanu Blaine and wait, okay. I'm just gonna run away from you. Leave me alone. Oh, this one's going up faster. Oh, that was if I fucking press the right button. Just leave me alone. Okay. Almost went somewhere I wasn't supposed to yet. Yeah, I think I'll be able to finish this off. Like I said, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 more missions after this, so I'll be fine. And then the other guy's mission is 1, 2. There's only 7. Don't know if I'll be able to finish all those, but I might be able to get started at least. Finished with your patrols. Anything to report? Found 2 sets. Maybe it was too much to hope for a day without a skirmish. But at least I can take solace in the fact that Holian was best with a mighty ally. Expecting your recent clash with Vanu, I cannot have escaped your notice that things here are rather peaceful, to the detriment of our garrison's discipline. Despite being built as an observation post, we have yet to record a single intrusion of the Horde. That's why, so far as everyone's concerned, Camp Cloudberg is a backwater of no significance. And of course, the pride of our camp, the valued Protector, is in a perpetual state of needing repairs. So even were the Holy See to come under Dravinian attack, we would be unable to fly to their aid. So when we put Mazadol, this is where ambition comes to die. If you had aspirations of achievements, you'll be right at home. However, I would like to think that enthusiasm can be just as contagious as apathy. If you don't incline me, I would have you seek out the Cetrians and stoke their fightful spirits. Psych them up, you might say. Ow. It's an attack. What should we do? What should we do? You had me fooled there for a moment, old boy. An assuming jest. I'll be a tad cruel. Surely you must realize how unsuited I am to monetary of the mere sanitary duty. Yet still you tempt me with a promise of excitement. No, this won't do. This won't do at all. Layla will give me a grand mission as benefits my station. Oh, shit. Yeah, I think I'll just end this this stream by finishing up this quest line. Oh boy, what is it? Is it the Horde? By the Fury, whatever possessed you to do that? I'm awake, you know why not? After that shock you just gave me, I doubt I'll sleep for a fortnight. This music here is very soothing. Ye gods, where did that come from? Fine if you insist, I'll make an effort to be more alert. But really, I failed to see the point. We're hundreds of miles away from the front lines, which is just the way I like it. Thank you very much. Boy, she was not kidding when she said this is where ambition comes to die. Methinks, Master Dole. Alright, I can see a change in our sentry's behavior. Beg your pardon, Lord Emery said what? Well, I have no doubt that Lady Lena will do her utmost to oblige him. I feel like Hope Springs Eternal was a mission we've already had. If Lord Emery is going to demand a more dangerous duty, then I expect Lady Lena will want you to accompany him. You might as well speak with her sooner rather than later. There's no use avoiding the inevitable. Master Dole, Lord Emily has just informed me that the mere sentry duty is beneath him. I understand we have you to thank for this epiphany. Well, there's nothing of it to be given something more demanding then. Can I count on you to keep him safe? Excellent. We are in constant need of fresh water in Camp Cloudtrap. As there are no underground sources, we can tap with wells. However, there is a unique variety of crystal we have recently discovered, which may enable us to obtain water through the other means. The spring crystals can be found yonder in Wallenstein's Siren at the east of here. I'd have you and Emery bring me back one to us. You may have to contend with the feral beasts which populate the lakes, not to mention Vanu's scouts raging from their nearby settlement. Of course, that all pales in comparison to keeping the young lord entertained. But you have doubtless grown accustomed to that by now. Good luck and be safe. Lena told you to tell me about my mission once again. If I didn't know any better, I'd swear she'd avoid me. Anyway, what is it? It's very successful rest the portable water. Go and fetch the spring crystal from the floating lakes east with me. Finally, it's about time she entrusts me with the mission of real importance. Right then, let's go, let's go. Yeah, you definitely need to say the top one. Really stroke his ego with this shit. Oh my god! hell. So this is Von Siren's legend, and very new insight. How disappointing. I could do so, some sport. I know, why don't you and I make it a competition? Whoever finds the superior specimen wins. Onward shall judge our entries on size, purity, and say atheist sensibilities. Let's begin at once. Faith discovered nearby, then Faith disappeared. The water crystal does not appear to be to exhibit the properties described by later. Perhaps you should inspect another. Okay. Hold on. Sorry about that. I have a friend bugging me, and someone on Snapchat who I'm not really too fond of snapping me every single day. There's nothing wrong with them, but like, oh my god, it's like, I really wish they wouldn't snap me every goddamn day. There's one more quest after this one, right? there's 2 more. God damn it. Okay. It's not too terribly bad, but I honestly thought there was 1 more left. Oh, Macedo, have you brought your entry for the contest? My understanding of such things is limited, but can this truly be used to draw moisture from air like water from a pump? Fascinating. Let me guess, he's not back yet. Series of unfortunate events. Lord Emery has been gone for a long time. Did you perchance see him while you were searching for your crystal? Even he must realize dangers wandering too far in such a place. Mayhap I am worrying about nothing, but I must ask that you assist me in looking for him, Macedol. We shall find him more quickly if we split up. Pray search the southeastern area of Vorstide's there. Clear you are able, and rendezvous with me in the north. Farewell and good luck. Great. Fucking hell, hiccups. It's this quest and then the next quest and then we are done. Survey the shrine area for a time, but see no signs of him. I wish to fly. Oh, great. Master Dole, Lord Emery has been taken by the Vanu. They had my lord surrounded. Hold gain of them, please. You must come quickly. Maybe this will be the quote-unquote big one, and then the next one's just kind of like, oh, thank you so much, and all yada yada. Vanu have been taking him to the village. May have to present to their chieftain. I will make haste to the Rose House and tell Lady Lanyon what has happened. Yet by the time I return with aid, it may be already too late. Forgive me for asking, Master Dole, but should you spy an opportunity to sneak past the sentries and rescue Lord Emerlinian in my absence, I beg you to take it. I know he can be a trifle presumptuous and insensitive and, well, insufferable, but he doesn't deserve this. Right. I am angry. There we go. That didn't take too long. Phew. That was thoughtfully unpleasant. Oh, God damn it. No, god damn it! Move on. Move faster. God damn it.
Reinforcements?
Anger of Honu, chief of mighty Vondo, royals like blackest storm clouds. Offer netherlings to the white. Cloud sea swells and he comes.
I say what now? Oh, hi there.
The white, mighty Bismarck, lord of the mists.
A flying whale? By the Fury, it's a primal. We must away.
Bloody typical. All right, we're going in.
Aye, aye, Chief.
I love fixing wedge.
All aboard!
It's Bismarck. No. Yo, you're in a different outfit. The gods only know what might have happened. have happened had we not been around to save you. No need of thanks, though. It's not as if we haven't done the same for us on some previous occasions. Alright, more than a few. So it's but blind chance that brought us together this time. In case you're wondering, the Holy See has petitioned the Ironworks for assistance with the creation of theirs, the Protector. Apparently they just can't seem to get her flying. Anyway, I came to Camp Cloudtop to cast an eye over the ship, only to learn that you had arrived some days before with an Ishgardian lordling in tow. Small world, I thought, just as said lordling's manservant skittered into viewing, babbling about his master having been captured and you risking all to rescue him. And the rest, as they say, is history. Right, well, I had to cut short our reunion, but I'm here on business after all, and the boys are already hard at work. Don't worry, old friend, we'll speak again soon, I promise. Ta-ta for now. Very well, I admit it. It was an incredible, harrowing experience. I could very well have died, you know, me, dead. On the other hand, by risking life and limb in the line duty, I did succeed in uncovering the existence of a new primal, and that, old boy, is no small feat. I have made a historic discovery, a fact even Lady Lemina will have no choice but to acknowledge. Yes, I am rather looking forward to basking in the sunshine of her praise. Speaking of which, isn't it time we made our triumphant return? It feels great doing quests that that actually give me a significant amount of experience now. Like, I'm gonna level up. Like, granted, I might do a few things off screen. I don't know how much. Maybe not too much stuff. I'll probably continue on the, you know, a better axe around quest. Like, continue my quest of the warrior ship and shit. Like, I'll keep doing that. I'll probably do that stuff off screen, but yeah, we might get a level up. We'll see. I might get a level up before before the stream on Saturday. And yeah, and of course, I'm going to talk about some of the things I saw on that. Some of the things that came from the announcement that will happen on Friday or today, if you guys are watching this streamed archived on YouTube. Which honestly, the event should be happening right about now. Or yeah, it's been going on for quite some time now. So. Is this going to be voiced? Praise Holian, I fear the worst. What happened out there? This is what happened. A primal? Are you sure? Yet, now that I think of it, this Bismarck is reminiscent of the white whale of Vanyu legend. Massive creatures said to swim in the Sea of Clouds. From what I have learned to compel summonings, the presence of the Van's god would certainly explain the sudden change in their behavior towards the people of Camp Cloudtop. Ah, you mean to say that they have fallen under the primal's influence? I recall readings of such things in the documents provided by Master Alfenhund. Aren't we forgetting something important, Lady Laudonate? A little recognition from the hero of the hour, a few choice expressions of gratitude, respect, admiration, and so on. Why, yes, you are right, of course. Master Doll deserves all that and more for having risked his life to rescue such an esteemed personage. Well, if this is not else to discuss, I would depart for Ishgard forthwith. The Holy See and the Temple Knights must be informed of this new threat without delay. But of course, Master Doll, you have done more than enough here. Pray return to Ishgard with Lord Hatchenfront and give my warmest regards to the Count. So that's it then. No more folly into enemy's territory. Very well, I can see my services are no longer needed. Take care, Lady Lynette. May our next meeting take place under more fortuitous circumstances. Hey, did you ever get that crystal? All's well that ends well, eh? To the airship landing then. We can speak on the journey home. I'm gonna teleport there. Fuck that. Oh, he's actually... Oh, he's in Ishgard. Oh, then fuck me then. Okay, he's close to the airship, which I believe is this thing. I confess I've always been rather fond of airship travel. The chill of the wind upon face and warmth of blood pumping in the veins from the excitement. I find the whole experience indecently invigorating. Or mayhap it's simple the joy of having cheated death yet again. In any event, I must make the congregation inform Sir Emmerich of all that has occurred. And should have returned to the manor by now. Why not go on and see if he has recovered from his ordeal? I very much will so. But first I want to pick up this quest over here of what's your sign, because this seems very interesting to me. Sure. The stars, faith, man's idiot. Stars. Shay. Stairway to the Heavens. What is that? Soul of the Astrologian. Oh, this is for a class. Okay. Oh, the last visual, okay. This took a little bit longer than I thought, but oh well. As the guy said, all's well that ends well. And we learned about not Alexander, we learned of Bismarck. Bismarck is the other big primal, or summon. If I remember correctly, Bismarck's the name of an airship. What's you under? God, did you have to strike me so hard? God, did you have to strike me so hard? Father, you did not approve of how I handled matters in Camp Cloudtop. How I endangered the life of others through my own recklessness and incompetence. It's not easy playing the hero, is it? Yeah, it's not. Alright then. Yeah, I'll get that one. I have like a lot of the other ones, so. Alright, that's one quest line down, and now it's on to the next one, which can be found at the main spot of the Foundation. But anyway, guys, that is going to do it for this stream of Final Fantasy XIV. Like I said this before, I'm happy. Like, I love playing this game so much. Like, every time I'm playing this game, I'm like, God damn it. I really wish I came into this game a lot sooner than I did. But I hope you guys have been enjoying my journey through this all. You guys have been watching me do everything story related, and yeah, the small stuff is pretty cool and all, but I like doing some of the stuff on my own too in this game, like that stuff, and same with the Crystal Towers and such. I like this a lot, and I hope you all are enjoying it too, whether you're watching it live with me or archived on YouTube here. It's great. I really wish I came into this game a lot earlier. Who knows what I would have been doing? I don't know if I would have been streaming it as I am now, or maybe I'll be streaming other games that I like. Oh yeah, I want, like, there are a lot of games I want to stream, guys. So there are a lot of games I want to stream. But like, I feel like they make more stream games than actual Let's Plays, is what my feelings are towards most of these games. But although with Final Fantasy, because of how far behind I am and I want to really catch up ASAP, I might, in all honesty, instead of just streaming these every, like, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, I might actually, like, at some point, maybe just start releasing them as videos and then start streaming other stuff. Who knows? We'll see. But anyway, guys, I hope you all enjoyed the stream. And of course, guys, I will be back on Saturday for another Final Fantasy 14 stream, and I can't wait to talk about what the announcements happened on Friday will be. So, all right, guys, take care, and I'll see you guys on Saturday. Bye-bye.